Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Not been sleeping well past few days, for whatever reason I'm unsure. Probably lack of exercise, lack of sunshine, lack of lots of stuff at the moment. If you've watched my recent video with the MRI update, you'll know where I'm at with regards to my injuries and moving forward. And with that, let's just have a shave. Head shave time. I'm going to be using the same soap. That's it for head and face today. And it is Captain Fawcett's shaving soap. It comes across as a company that's been around for a long time, and well, I think they're a very new company that I've just branded to make it look like they've been around for a long time. However, the products are actually pretty good. This shaving soap in particular comes in a lovely wooden tub, not dissimilar to Kent shaving and Kent shaving, yeah, but there's Kent shaving tubs, all that sort of stuff. Now it comes in a wooden bowl like that. That is the lid for it, and the soap is inside. Now, it's a lovely scent. It's a sort of fresh, it's just a fresh soapy scent, but there's a little bit more to it. It's a little bit more herbal. There's a little bit of things happening in there. It's just a nice scent. I actually really like the scent of it, and I've been struggling to talk today. Pleasantly surprised that it is actually quite a good quality soap. Just filling my cup up with my brush for my face shave. The brush for today, as you've seen from the photograph on the front, is my GrayDog Spalted Oak Bloodwood 28mm Omega bow knot, which was broken in beautifully by GrayDog. This is one of my favourite brushes in the den just because it creates great lathers. It's lovely and soft on the tips. It's got loads of backbone though. There's no scratch from it, just loads of scrub. Feels great in the hand, and I think he did a fantastic job with the handle. I love the shape of the handle, this sort of key style handle. Right, I'll just dip that back in the water, flick out the excess. I did soak the soap for about probably 5-10 minutes. So this should lather or load up the brush really quickly. Now what I found with this soap is, it's a light lather. It makes a nice sort of dense lather, but it is light. It's not heavy and sort of, it's not got that lovely feel that you get from a heavy sort of dense artisan lather. It's triple milled soap, I believe. Very hard puck. I've used this several times and I've hardly made a dent in it, to be honest. If anything, it feels harder than Mitchell's wool fat. I don't really need any more than that. That's probably way too much. It's my head shave. It's a daily head shave. I did shave yesterday, so it shouldn't take me too long to knock it down. Just add a bit of moisture onto the head. And here we go. I remember when I first got this soap, I picked it up from Shaver Shop, believe it or not. I thought, I'm going to take the risk. It was expensive, it was like $40 I think. I thought I'm just going to take the risk with this and just see if it's any good, because it looked, the smell of it out the tub was nice enough for me to go, I'm going to give this a go. That was what really sold me on it initially. And then I got home, I lathered it up, and I was like, ooh, this is pretty good stuff. Works really well, it's pretty slick. It's not quite that sort of artisan level of soap, but it is bloody good stuff. The ingredients list is good as well. I first thought when I used this, I was wondering if it was actually Mitchell's wool fat, but now having the real Mitchell's wool fat in the den, I can tell you right now it's not. It's a different type of lather, different type of soap, different scent, and the ingredients are different. But it lathers up really nicely. As you can see. really nicely and really easily, and it's slick stuff. Once you get it on your fingers, it's hard to get off. I'm just going to rinse the bowl out, just get it ready for my face shave. Just leave a little bit of water on there. The razor, no surprises here. Now, I'm a bit annoyed. I did give this to my daughter to shave with, and she has dropped it and not told me. I know I've got a real thing about loaning stuff to people, even family. It doesn't matter. Look after other people's shit. Look after your own shit, but look after other people's shit even more, because it's annoying. It's frustrating. You know, it's not a cheap razor by any means. I've just bought her one of these, and if she can't even look after mine, what's she going to do with hers? So I'm rather annoyed, but I'm not going to let it get me down. It's at the end of the day, it's only a razor. No doubt I'll get the latest model when it comes out. You know what I'm like. Right, straight against the grain. What I've got in here is the same two Astra blades, two half blades that I had in here for my face shave yesterday. Just to see. Yes, mate?
I'm trying to add a contact, but it's not working.
Trying to add a contact to what?
My phone. I've already connected to Christmas Nighthawk.
2 seconds. And we're back. I think we're back. Here we are. I can see it recording it. Nice. So I've got the two Derby extra blades that I had for my face shave yesterday, and I've left them in the two mild positions on the razor. Mainly to see, for starters, how nice does the Derby blade feel in this for a head shave, but also to see how it goes with 1 day's growth with just the two mildest blades settings. Now, I'm sure most seasoned traditional wet shavers that have been around the block a bit, used a lot of blades, will agree that Derby blades just aren't quite as sharp or as efficient as, say, Feather blades or Gillette Nassettes or Super Thins. Why that is, I don't know. I know they're all mechanically sharpened in a machine. Right, first pass done. That was all against the grain, and it's left quite a bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the razor and move both blades down a notch onto the well, keeping the middle one where it is and moving the mildest one to the most efficient slot. I'll do that while the sink is running up. Give it a rinse, flip the screw, flip up the top cap like so, exposing that blade, and we're going to take that blade out like so, and then flip up the whole thing and pop it into the bottom one. Just going to catch that one. My other blade is just falling out, it's got a bit of hair on it. I'll just rinse that off. I'll just do blade by blade. So that first blade is now in, it's in position. I pulled it down so it's all the way down, and then flip down that channel. I'm going to rinse it off a little bit, there's a little bit of hair stuck on there. And then grab the next blade, like so. Let's see if I can do this on the camera. It's not focusing, so it's not going to make any difference. I don't know why I'm whispering. Pop the next blade in, and now both blades are in the most efficient and middle efficient channel, whatever you want to call it. Lock it down and rinse it off. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of moisture all over. Lovely jubbly. Grab the brush and lather up again. This is actually going to take longer, so this further highlights the fact that just using 3 blades for me on a head shave, or just one in the most efficient position, will give me the quicker results. But to be honest, the 3 blades, I can use it daily. I've used it for 5 days in a row. It works beautifully, I don't have any issues. Very minimal irritation. Wonderful lathering soap. Nice scent, not too strong. It's enough that it fills the bathroom, you can smell it sort of drifting down from the head. Right, here we go. Straight against the grain again with them in the more efficient positions now. Only got 2 blades working at the moment. Let's just see how it feels. Yeah, so on those parts, it feels like it's cleaned it up straight away. I can hear there that there was a lot of hair missed, and there, which is now gone. So definitely for me, it works far better. That feels like I cut myself. We shall soon see. I can't blame slickness because there's loads of slickness. We'll soon find out. It just felt like I did. I might not have. Just checking. I can't even feel the blade. It's so smooth. How did we do? Did I get a cut? I've got no idea. I probably did. It really felt like I did. And looks like I haven't, so there you go. It just felt like it. This feels very, very smooth. It doesn't feel, I would say, as smooth as it does with Gillette Super Thins, but it's such a small difference. It really is. I also had just while I'm on it, I had a lovely message from Kusk on Instagram. I think his wife actually watches this channel with him, so she must just be about as sad as the rest of us. But they were just wishing me well and given everything that's going on in my life just now, which in comparison to many isn't much, but I noticed Ken lost his mother, Olga, which would have been 2 days ago now from when I did do this shave. I'm sorry to hear for your loss, mate. I mean, I haven't lost my mum and dad. I haven't really lost anyone that close to me yet. It's coming. I mean, the closest to that would be my grandparents that I lost, but I was very young. I was still even young for my granddad who passed away when I was 20. I think I was 20. Yeah, I was 20, and then I went to Lanzarote with my dad, 5-star all inclusive, because my dad was struggling mentally just to get him away and relax, and that was where I met my wife. And here I am, 15 years later, married, 3 kids, 2 dogs, stressed out my box and bald as fuck. But I'm not looking forward to the day that happens to me, in terms of losing a loved one that's so close to your mum and dad or your wife or your kids and everything like that. I can't imagine it. I really can't. I don't think we can ever truly be prepared for it, no matter how long the saga's run on. My gran, who's struggling in hospital, she suffers from dementia and Alzheimer's and all that sort of thing as well, so I can sort of understand what his family were going through, and obviously what his mum went through as well. I mean, there's no such thing as a nice illness, but Alzheimer's and dementia are 2 of the worst, I would say. Especially more so for the family, maybe not so much for themselves. My gran, who's in hospital at the moment, has got no idea she's in hospital. I think she just wakes up every day. Every time someone walks in the room, she doesn't know who they are. It's a horrific thing. I really wouldn't want to go through it myself, and it's hard enough hearing and seeing your family go through it as well. But anyway, shave done. I'm going to go for a good old splash of this stuff again because it works, it's nice. Lucky Tiger aftershave and face tonic. Good squirt of this beautiful citrus scented splash. very close shave. So what I've learned with the leaf razor over the last 2 or 3 days is that you can shave your head and your face with the two mildest setting blades. On the face it works very well, on the head not so much. I think it's because the skin's or the head's so hard and tight that the blades struggle in the milder positions to actually get down there and drag it to a BBS standard. So I think that's part of the issue. But I've managed to get a BBS shave by moving the blades to the right spots, or the right spots for me anyway. Captain Fawcett's shaving soap. It's great stuff, it will last a long time, and in my opinion worth the money. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. It's very slick, creates an easy lather, it's easy to work with. I think you could work with it with any brush, and I think 9 out of 10 people would be able to get a good lather from it, a good slick lather. Even if the lather's a bit wet or it's a bit underhydrated, overhydrated, it's still a slick soap, so you'll get by no matter with it. The brush is a cracker, so you can see the knot a little bit better now. It's a 28mm or a 27mm Omega bow knot that came out of a Omega Professional, I think, I can't remember. Bloodwood, spalted elk. This came from GrayDog's garden as well, the spalted elk. I love this brush, and it will always stay in the den. I've said that about a lot of things, but that definitely will. Most of the gifts that I get generally stay in the den. If not, they get piffed or sent on to someone else. The razor for the head shave was the leaf. I had it in the two mildest positions before, which was this one and this one. I've now moved both blades down to the most efficient and left the middle one in, and it works far better for my head shaves. I can't really grumble with it, and I don't think there's any blood. Well, there is one bit, I don't know where that is though. There's a couple of spots of blood, but I don't know where they are, but overall it was a really nice shave. And finished off with Lucky Tiger. The blades in there were Astra, sorry they weren't, they were Derby extras. Fuck. Derby extra blades. They work well, and I'm finding in the carve, they're absolutely amazing in the carve. But I'm going to be using an Asset today in my carve, and I'll just see how that feels in comparison to what I've been getting from the Astra at the moment. And with that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.